Okay, so before we're gonna use the time editor, right? First thing first, you guys need to import your rigs. Okay, so I will find my rigs at here. Okay, import your rigs. Okay, it's a clean file, guys. It's a clean one. 干净的，不需要任何的 keys 的。And then go to Windows, Animation Editors, Time Editor. Okay, if you're in the graph editor, so here can access to that one. Okay, you can see the last icon with a small clock, kind of like the icon. You click it, you call out your time editors tool in here. Alright, in here, okay, first thing first, at the scene time here, you right click, you can create a new animation track. Okay, so this one you indicate a track 1 now. Alright, in here, how you can put in your animation, very simple. Right click, okay, import animation clip. After you click it, go and find your animation file. Mine will be in here. So just copy my path, put it inside. So you'll find a file first. Okay, maybe I want my bird starting is like at the land one, okay, at the floor. So I will take this one, okay, open and let it do load. So after finish, maybe it will tell you that you got the namespace in here. So the namespace you just follow with it, okay? Apply and close. So you find the scene for you. So this one is your scene in here. So this one is your time sliders. Okay, you can just preview it. Okay. So now you got your animation in here. 这个是你们的动画放进来了。Okay. So let's say you need another tracks. So right click, create new animation track. In here, let's say your animation you want to put it maybe in the 144th. So in here, same things. Right click, import animation clip. So in here, maybe I want my burst to jump forward. So I find the jump. Okay, as the big one. So let it run again. So here is my second animation. So apply and close. So you have to bring inside. So this one is the second animation. This one is jump. So you want to preview this one. Okay, you can just sorry. You can see like this. Okay, to see the animation. So this one got a jump forward. Okay, so this animation you can just click and drag. So whole animation you can edit. It's like your video editing tools. Okay, video editing tools. Alright, and if you mismake, okay, this one go inside already. So you can see the colors you have this. Okay, orange to purple, or if you put in front, you purple to orange. So this indicate in the middle one is the blending animation. So you blend the animation pose from here into here. 它会 blend 这两个动画的。它就 automatic 给你的，你调不到的。可是你后期可以 bake 出来慢慢调。Okay, so this one you got the animation it bake for you. Right? If you found out maybe it's not that much, you want to like snappy, so you make the blending more lesser. If your pose is like this, so it will just hold the pose from the last scene and then snap to your scene, the newer scene. Okay, so this one is the time editor. Alright, so you can just merge it a little bit, it's fine. 1 to 2 frame is okay. Oh, too much. Okay, 1 to 2 frame is okay. So you blend the animation for you. Alright, so let's say you want to blend it more, so keep on adding track on it. Okay, keep on adding inside. Let's say here, maybe I want to have another jump. If you want to have another jump, right, you can just copy and paste if I'm not mistaken. Yep. So you got another jump in here. So it doesn't need to import another jump inside. OK， 如果你们需要再多一段的话 ，copy 了配进去就可以了。If you somehow that your animation is like going forward this, alright, you jump forward, and then this animation that you paste, okay, you back to the first position that you import your clips inside. 这是你们第一个的画面嘛，对不对？可现在还要 blend 回去了，你不要这样子，这样办好。我要从我这个地方再跳多一次。Alright, so with that, you guys can find on this one, mesh post with relocator. Okay, you click on here, it will show you a new window. Okay, so you need to make sure that which one you want to like snap. Let's say this one is the post that I already finished. I want this one to follow whichever the last one. So you click on the last track, the newest track, and then you click on this icon again. So it will show you this window by editing this sequence. Alright, so here you got meshing object. You want to mesh what? So for simple, okay, you guys can just mesh your root, okay, or you want to mesh the legs also can, up to you guys. So for this, I will demo using the root lah. So you selecting the root, okay, matching object, the name here, you click on this, it will sort out the name for you. It doesn't need to click by yourself. Okay, matching clips with previous, okay, matching time, okay, you just match as the current frame. Then or it can like end of the first clip. Alright, so the rest you can just leave it and apply. Sorry, 没有的。Relocate. That's where my window. Oops. Okay, this one match to the previous end of the first clip. It should be matched back. Okay, so the UI is already updated, so there's a little bit difference there. So when you want to merge, right? Okay, you call out this window, find the control that you want to match it. Let's say the root one. Okay, 这个我给掉先啊，那个近一点看的一次。Okay, okay, to get this one. Okay, so I want to match this one to here, the position. Okay, from here, and then next one, same as that one. So this one, I just put it there. Alright, so select the first one, select the second one. Alright, that you merge your controllers. Sorry, you select controllers. Okay, match with the previous matching time, end of the first clip, then you start to match it. Alright, so the rest you can leave it, and then select the first clip, select the second clip, and apply. So it will help you to. 怎么又不冷呢？ It's supposed to work. Interesting block why 啊？怎么刚才可以，现在又不冷了？ End of first clip. That others can. 不用这个，我这个放去后面看一下啊。这个不要。Okay, this one to here. End of first clip. Apply. 好，注意做不到了。奇怪嘞。 看一下啊。Right, I found out why it cannot after I do that another stuff. Because there's a locator is there, and you want to create the stubber already, so you got the problem there. So when you do it, select the first one, select the second one. Okay, you call this relocator window, which is this one, matching option. You select a controller that you want to match it. Let's say you want to match the root. You select the root, put it here, and match with the previous. Okay, so matching time, end of the first clip. Or if it's in between clips, it'll be like this. This one of course is in between. So this one is in between clips. So you match like that if you do that. Alright, start of second will be like start on the first one. So see which one the guys want to use it. Either end of the first clip, in between, or start of the second. Roughly will be same one. If you simply like this, okay? So here will be the end of it, end of the first, and start of the second. So this one will be the same of these two. Alright. So the translation, okay, just let it follow. The rotation, let it follows. Okay, the rest let it follow. You just mesh or you just press apply. That will be works. Okay, so that's how you mesh things up. Alright, so I want you guys to try and mesh it. Okay, so in here, the time window still got a lot of things you can play with it. All these kind of like the clip that I import inside. So in here, I got a shortcut key for you guys. Okay, G is like you trim the clip before, H is to the trim after. This two is like in your After Effects, how you cut your videos. So G and H. So in your time editors, you can select your clips. In G, you'll be cutting in front. H, you'll be cutting behind. So after you cut it, the animation will end. This one can understand 啊，就是你们去剪你们的 video。你可以不需要用，这是它有的东西。啊，对 ，OK。W 是砍一半 ，If you press W, you cut it into two sequence for you，把你剪一半了。OK，W is to cut it，and T is to looping. So what is loop? Let's say you want to loop this animation. Let me uncut it first. Okay, so when you press T, in behind here you can see your icon. It becomes like a dot and a stretch and dot. So this one you click and drag. So in this way, all the animation will loop for you until you move until you can see this one, the small icon of the arrow here, which means that the one sequence is already looped. Okay, if you don't want, you reach until this point. Okay, you don't let it loop that much. Loop until here. 就循环到这边就好了，不要再跑了。再跑可能它就是录不起来了，它就断到一半去，可以理解吗 ？Okay, so this one is your looping and scaling. So scaling, okay, you press it. When you scale, 哎，可以吗？看到吗？这个动不到。Okay, scaling is like this. You can see the icon. This one, you make your timing more slow. 它会跳更慢的跳。Make it a slow motion. Okay, you want to be fast, then you can just stretch it more lesser. So the timing will be way more faster. 可以理解吗？所以这个的话也可以调的。所以这是调你们的时间了。Okay, the R is to scale your things. Okay, Y is to hold your clip. So Y is like when you press it, the Y, you can see there's a equal. So when you drag it, you can see there's a line like this. It will just pause the last poses for you. 还会 keep 在你们的最后一个 pose 给你们，可以理解吗 ？Okay, and then okay, this one is to group and ungroup 啊，所以你们整个 group 起来啊，就是拆成出来都可以。So group it like this. Okay, you select the things that you want. Okay, Control G. You make a new group for you. So this inside, what is it? You can click it to see your animation inside. Okay, to ungroup is like Control Shift G. Okay, so you remove the group, let up all your clips inside here. Okay, so this one I will just copy and paste to Discord so you guys can refer it in the futures, or you want to put it in your note. 如果他们的 animation 会比较多一段段的，你们要整合起来，你们最好是用这个 Time Editor tool。对，会的话总比不会好啊。 会的话总比不会好。好像你们说，好像今天我做一个 walk cycle，可能我脚是要走一段时间过后，他去到那个地方，他在那边还要做另外一个动作，那个走路是重复循环的嘛？你们不能在你们的那个animation 里面，你们重复你们动画过后，哎，后面的时候你又加，那它就重复不起来了。可以啊，比较快哦。说好像你做完一段了，那你整段的这一段，你可能录到给600 frame，你600 frame 把它背出来过后呢，这整个 walking 的你就放去另外一个 file 里面，然后你回去那边的时候，你放进去就好，你就一段走路的，然后到另外一个动画你放进来，你 match 回去，你要 match 什么 pose 就可以了。OK，接下来哦，我们继续讲哦。Okay，let's say this one is already finished. You really satisfied with this animation that you want to keep this one. So in here, all this controller you cannot edit. It's a yellow colors. Sorry, the orange color a little bit. So how to edit? So select all the clips you have. There's a back. Okay. Back to scene and delete. So that you convert all your time. Okay, your key into your preview. Sorry, into your scene file. 不会。不要拉有点太长了，给它跑一跑啦啊！所以你看到这边有在跑这个Alright, so finish. So after finish, this one you can draw already, no more use. Okay, so you can check on your graph. So all this is your animation. Even the looping one also it give you. 这些全部都可以调的 ，all this you can 对，全部你们都可以调的，OK，全部你们都可以调全部你们都可以调，它这边它都会跑出来给你们看的。So 这个 time editor 出来的东西呢，你们不需要 merge 到100% 漂亮亮，可能 merge 一个80%，你们 back 出来过后呢，再 edit 就好了，可以理解吗？不理解。总之那个 time editor 这边的你们出来的 ，OK， 你们 merge 起来 OK， 看起来是差不多，可能我的一点小跳，可能我的 body 这个突然间一个下去一点点，可是那个你可以后期调回去，所以这是小问题来的。OK，all this is small problem. So after you back it, you can tweak it back to your poses later on using your graph editors. Time editor just like merging each of the clip there. Try to merge the position for you guys. Maybe you can make it slightly closer, or maybe you want to merge two clips. Then you back it. OK，它就是整合你们所有的东西变成一个 Maya scene file 里面。OK，它的 position 你们不用重新调过，它全部 try to merge 给你们那个位置，只是你们的 pose 可能多少一点不对了，到时候你们自己回调回去就好了。OK，可以理解啊这个东西。还有一个东西要给你们知道的，就是好像今天如果你们做飞啊，等一下啊，我再 clean 一下。OK，今天你们一个飞的动画了。OK，you guys got a fly animation. OK，but it's like flying on the same place, right? You want to edit it, flying to other place, but right now all this you cannot be set key. So to do that, okay, you can see this one. Okay, create a relocator. So click select your clip. Okay, click on this icon. So it give you a relocator locator in here. So this locator you can key. So let's say you want to like maybe fly go up. So you just can drag. So you guys can tweak the animation. So you will follow your fly. So 这个你们可以 set key 的。Let's say 像你们 looping 这个嘛，looping 是按 T 嘛，so you can loop your animation. Just loop it, okay? Loop animation. So you want to fly around, you're just using the relocator to do all the animation for you. Okay, maybe you want to fly around. 飞去哪里了？Because it's step to other place 了，这就麻烦了。I cannot use like this. That's so. But you can copy and then you paste it. Okay, so there are place you just using the relocator, or other ways in your fly animation, this one, okay, you can make a more longer animation for it. 你们可以 loop 给它更长先，然后再把它 break 出来。Let's say this one is like you break for 24 frames. So another one, maybe you can break like maybe 300, 400 frames. So this one, no worries, because you can cut it. 这个你们可以 cut 的。Okay, pressing H to cut the animation. So more longer animation duration for you. So you can make your burst fly around. And then after it, you guys just cut wherever you want to stop it. OK，可以理解吗 因为这个你们用它的那个 relocator，你们在跑的话，可能它会跑去其他地方的，它可能不 work，你们要跑去其他地方，那就比较难做一点点。
而且如果短的话，你就每一个
对
中啊就要重新
啊
来一次。
所以你们的这个飞啊，你们可以做长一点点啊，做很长都没关系，到时候你们剪出来吧。
反正好像每一个都长一点。
啊，飞的可以了，其他的不用，其他的还好，因为飞的话你们需要作为飞来飞去嘛，可以理解吗？有什么问题要发问吗？没有了哦。